Hello everyone, Renew here one more time. Okay, I'd like to thank you so much everyone for the support on the last video, my first video talking. Still a bit shy, still white belt at it, but I will learn to how to make better videos and to bring a better content for you guys as well. But I just want to let you know that at first I would like to share a bit of my experience, some things that happened in my life, some things that happened to me in those 20 years of Jiu-Jitsu. So okay, again, thank you one more time for the video. Thank you for sharing, thank you for your like, for your comments, thank you for everything. So today I would like to talk to you guys about how I became Asian Open Champion in an IBJJF tournament, okay? So it's like this medal here and why it's so special, okay? So first of all, like when I first came to Malaysia, not first, like the second time I came to Malaysia, and so most of my training partners, they were like white belts, most of them, okay? The majority. Still not many black belt at that time. When I first came, that was back in 2015. So, but I always had that thing in my heart. I always want to compete again. And then I would like to compete so much. So then, but then people are always like, oh, but you don't train with the black belts. You don't train with the black belts. So I don't think you can do it. I don't think you can do it. So it's like, no, yeah, I will train with my students. They say, yeah, but they are most of the white belts. And then I remember that back when I was blue or purple, I don't remember. I had in a Gracie magazine, and then I read in the Gracie magazine that Roger Gracie, he trained. He just moved to London, and then he trained with all his white belt students. He trained with his students and became world champion, right? But yeah, we're talking about Roger Gracie. But then that made me think that it can be done. If you really want, it can be done. So I started to implement that on my classes. So basically I have no secrets to my students. So I show them everything, and one of them will become. I try to make sure, okay, that one of them first of all they will become very good in Jiu-Jitsu first. But then when it comes to like to have a good training partner, I have to make sure they learn very well, right? So, but then I feel that they will fall in love with some specific positions. So one of them will be good in spider guard, one of them will be good like passing guard, the other one will be good in half guard on the bottom, half guard on the top. So, and then if you really need a training partner, you're gonna help your team to grow like so much that eventually you have your training partners. You know, you can help create them to help you in the near future. So what happened is like we've been working so much, like, and then I saw one guy, oh, this guy's long legs, flexible, so maybe this guy will have a good spider guard in the future. So then that's how things were happening to me. And then when I saw, yeah, my training camp, you know, a jiu-jitsu guy, like he's every day is a camp for a jiu-jitsu guy. So that helped me a lot. So then I had everything, okay, like that I need to train for big competition. So then I won some local competitions. I started to get back into it. So 2015, 2016, I started to compete again after 1.5 years off the competitions. So then I did the whole preparation with my students. Some purple at that time, some brown belts, some black belts. But not my students, those black belts and brown, but like friends of mine, you know, like very good friends, like Ian Lee, Mike, Red Uka. So they helped me a lot. You know, Professor Pedro Falvo also helped me a lot at that time. So Fang also, thank you very much, guys. They helped me a lot, you know. But then most of the time, I was training with my guys, right? But of course I had help from the outside. But then my guys helped me so much as well, you know. And then when I saw I had a big team supporting me, okay. But then that was the other thing. I'm the kind of guy I always had a big issue, you know, my mind. I think our worst enemy, you know, it's our mind. So I always have this problem. When I go for the competition, I believe that the guy on the other side is better than me, right? And doesn't matter how hard I train, doesn't matter how hard I prepare for that, no matter how hard I tell myself that I'm good enough, I ended up like believing that that guy is better than me. So that was another thing that I had to overcome. So then I met a very nice person, Dr. Yessi. So she helped me so much. She's also now she's a purple belt. She's a world champion, and she's a psychologist. So and she helped me with just a couple video calls. She made me believe that I could reach the top, that I could be a champion, you know. And then I remember I was back in Brazil seeing, like, I saw this competition happening in Japan, and I was like, oh, it would be so nice if one day I can go to Japan and compete, you know. But that was like a far dream, you know. This was like when I was back in Brazil. So then, but now I'm here in Malaysia. I'm like 7 hours away from Japan. So now it became, that dream was like 7 hours away from me. So then, yeah, eventually I started to believe in it. It's like, oh, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. And then she helped me so much that I got to a level of confidence that I couldn't see that image of me losing anymore. And then I started talking to people. I told my mom, like, Mom, I'm gonna be a champion. And then after I was asking myself, like, why did I say that? Why did you say that? You know you might gonna lose. You might meet someone that's better than you. You're gonna lose. And then I was, the thing about like, no, I'm gonna win was so big inside of me. It was so big inside my head that I had no space, or I had no time to think about losing. And there were some people messaging me, hey, Professor, good luck tomorrow. Hey, Bruninho, good luck tomorrow. I was like, yeah, thank you so much, but I'm going to be a champion. And then each time I write that, I was like, I write it down, I message them like this, I reply to them like that, saying that I would be a champion. I was asking myself, like, why am I saying that? Because my visualization about it was huge. So there was no space for second thought, right? I don't know how to explain. I knew I would win. Okay, so then I got to the situation where I had to face a guy who was European champion 3 times in a row, Asian champion, all masters champion, and then I was supposed to face this guy in 3 other opportunities, but that didn't happen. And then of course I was like, okay, I won the first fight, the second one I'm gonna lose because this guy is good, he's a champion, he's this and that. And then I started to believe that I would lose. But eventually, everything was on my side that day. I managed to win the fight by points. I scored 6 points and he scored 2, and that's it. That was the end of the fight. It was such an amazing fight. Tough fight as well. The guy is super strong, super good, very nice guy as well. But then, and then right after I win this fight, all my students started like, yeah, Professor, now I have to go for the gold. I have to go for the gold, because I was focused. I was so much with this guy in my mind that. And then I was like, oh, it's kind of afraid, you know. It's not afraid, but the guy for me was such a high level. And then I always tell this to my students, like, I had the underdog syndrome, you know, where everything for you, you are the second best. Everything, you're the second best, which is not good, understand? So sometimes, yes, it's okay to tell yourself that you are good enough. Why not? You know, like, we have like 1,000 people around the world telling you that you are bad. So why are you going to be the 1,001, telling yourself that you are bad? No, you need to be your own supporter. You know, like, you need to be your #1 fan. So yes, you have to tell yourself how good you are. You have to tell you are handsome today, you are beautiful today. You're going to succeed. You have to believe in this. You know, you have to support yourself. And then yeah. And then I went to the final, and then everything was perfect. And there was another thing, like, very curious thing. I didn't celebrate when the referee rose my arm. I didn't celebrate. I won the final by 23-0. I couldn't celebrate. I don't know why. I was just not surprised. And my dream came true. And then I went back, I think my mind went back to Brazil, where I was dreaming to one day compete in Japan. And then I just became a champion in Japan. You know, I think that was such an amazing, day. That was an amazing opportunity that I would like to share with you guys. You know, just, so the most important thing, the point of all this talk is this: you must believe in yourself. No matter what you're gonna do, no matter what you're gonna do, believe in yourself. Go with your heart. Put your heart in it. You know, it won't be easy. Okay, nobody told you it would be easy. It's hard. You know, so maybe right now you're facing something like you're having some tough time in your life. You know, but it will pass. Eventually, it will pass as long as you keep on grinding. Okay, you don't slow down. You know, like you can like pause for a few seconds and carry on. Let's do it again. Let's keep going. Let's keep doing. You know, so eventually you will succeed. But you must believe in yourself. You know, stop those second thoughts. Stop doubting yourself. There's a lot of people to do that, so that's not your job. Your job is to support yourself no matter what. Okay? Thank you so much. Once again, I really appreciate all the support. Okay, I hope you guys are doing fine. I hope this message helped you guys as well. Okay, so leave your comment below. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, help me to improve this. Thank you so much, everyone. Osss.